G'day folks, I've been trying to find a reasonable solution for putting a light on the headstock of my CNC lathe, and I think I've come up with a reasonable solution. Back in 2012 this is how I used to light my videos. This is where I discovered that the only similarity between still photos and videos is they're both made with a camera. There are really lots of things to learn. I'll just show you 8 seconds from my first video. Oh, it's horrible. It's embarrassing to watch. And I've really worked out that with my particular sort of videos, the only way to get a decent result is you've got to throw a lot of light at it. And I've been trying to mount a light, as you can see there, with a tripod, a small tripod, on the headstock of my lathe. Even made an extension, but that only made it more unstable than it was before. So while I was playing around trying to find a solution, I took the machine light and stuck it on the headstock with its magnetic base. And it made me realise that perhaps what I needed was some sort of magnetic base for this job. This spray mister has a magnetic base, and the mister is actually broken. The flexi part doesn't work anymore, it's no good. So this base would have holes in it that I could attach a bracket to, and that's the threaded holes just there. Some years ago my wife had a passion for photographing mushrooms, so I put this device together for her so she had some flexibility in moving the little light around. To be of any use here, this flexi hose would need to be much shorter, and as you can see from this, it's not very good at taking a load. That just sort of fell down. And then I found this. I'd forgotten I had it. I don't use indicators. Anytime I try to use an indicator, it reminds me I'm a draftsman. So I had to wonder if I could make this unit hold an LED light. So I found some 8mm aluminium, ran a 1/4 Whitworth die on it, and works fine. When I wore a younger man's clothes, this was definitely BSW thread, but in 1973 it was changed and nobody bothered to tell me. A little while ago Andy from the War Grade channel told me. I was quite surprised. I think age is catching up with you a bit when something changes, and it actually changed 50 years ago. I'm really impressed with this thing. It's really secure, it doesn't move at all, but it allows me to point the light in any direction I want. It's just brilliant. How did it take me so long to come up with that? Well, at least the dial indicator stand will be getting some use these days. I have a couple more videos on my lighting to do, as it seems to interest a few people. So impressed with this studio light stand, I bought another one. I can use it then at the other end of the lathe. At this end of the lathe it will work in a couple of positions, which means I can get rid of a tripod, which means there's another 3 legs I won't be tripping over. There you can see it's slightly differently placed. It's really useful. And if I don't make it cantilever too much, it will even hold this Ryobi spotlight, which is pretty heavy. It's much heavier than the LED light I was holding up before. I had to create and 3D print a special shoe to sit the spotlight in, so that will be a video of its own coming up soon. This part helped me prove that the concept worked, but I need a bigger platform for the light to sit on, so I've designed up something like this, and no doubt that'll be a video too. Thank you for watching.